Hi there. I love to walk, even more with my dog. But a lot of people don't go out anymore. I asked a friend what his parents did for fun before there was the internet, and he didn't know. And neither did any of his 18 brothers and sisters. I love that joke. You know, on one of our walks, we found the lonely fence. Why was it lonely? Because it was the only fence on the whole street. Its flaking white pickets still separate two old houses where a pair of large families had grown old apart. All that bustle is gone. The trees are huge, the streets quiet. But I did meet Grandma. Maybe she's great-grandma now. She's 90 years old and as sharp as a tack. God bless her. I got into the habit of bringing her the newspaper if it was still in the street in the evenings. One day I asked her about the fight. "What fight?" she said. I said, "Your fence. It's the only one in the neighborhood. There had to be a serious something." Huh? And she got quiet. Really quiet. She told me that it really wasn't that big a deal. There was a loud party next door, and her husband went out, and one thing sort of led to another, and the gun just went off almost by itself. Luckily, no one was killed. It was absolutely clear that this didn't happen 50 years ago. For her, it was yesterday. So is the lesson to never shoot your neighbor. Yes and no. You may really want to shoot your neighbor, but it's a really, really bad idea to actually do it. And yet, 38,000 people died from gunshot wounds in the United States in 2016, and 3 times as many were wounded. Now, you may want to ask why, and that is a wonderful question, but neither one of those things are a lesson. The lesson is about memories. They linger, particularly of bad things, and I don't know why. We often hate because of things done long ago, and yet can't remember a good thing done yesterday. The Italians fought with Hitler in World War II. The British, remember? The redcoats are coming. That meant the Americans feared them. Now, where was I? Memory. Memories. A memory is a good thing. But if you remember a bad thing, it should be taken as a warning, not as an order. A good memory is an enticement. It should draw us all closer together. And by the way, that lovely lady passed a few years ago, but she gave me some wonderful Irish wisdom. She said everyone should be humble in life no matter who they are, because in death their graves are the same size. And another, by the way, here are a pair of sayings. Fences are for cows, and good fences good neighbors make. So what do you think about them? Tell us, please. And the last, by the way, the Irish say that friendship is when someone knows everything about you and likes you anyway. I am Mike for the Be More Better team. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Please comment, like, subscribe if you haven't. But always, always be more better. Body, mind, and spirit. And then be even more better when you get off the fence and make someone else so too. And now a shout out to Brian, and a happy St. Patrick's Day to my friends, all of whom are Irish today. This has been a pleasure. Until the next time, bye now. Now, why was it lonely? Because the lesson is about memories. What are our lessons? I have no idea. Italians fought with Hitler. The British, remember?